After finishing the Panamera off, it was time for something new, so I was into the hot German saloon cars anyway, so I figured why not go for a classic. This time I took out the Fujimi Mercedes-Benz 190e Evolution 2, and I will be building this into a station wagon with a conversion kit from Scale Production. Now the station wagon was never built, it was just a rendering from someone on the internet that Scale Production liked, so they produced a body for it and gave it to me to make these videos for you guys. So let's go through the box quickly and then into it more detail. So as you could probably tell from that quick go through the box initially, this is not a super detailed kit. Now the details that are there are pretty basic, but with a bit of paint and imagination you can make them look pretty realistic. But for a fully detailed kit, this is probably not something you would look at. It needs a lot of modification if you do want to have it detailed, and a lot of scratch building. Now that is not really my forte, so I'm not really going to jump into that anyway. I'm just going to go for a quick fun build with a cool body and just a nice modification overall with some wheels, some disc brakes maybe, and maybe even some interior stuff here and there, but not too much. Now this kit is also available, or was also available, as a sort of slot car or a battery driven motor at least for it, but those parts are not necessary. The interior is pretty bare. It is a stripped race car interior with some race car components for the rear bench seat and not much detail otherwise for a street car interior other than the dashboards, the stock steering wheel and the stock seats. It does also come with the stock door panels. I'm not really sure if the race car had those or not. My guess is that it probably didn't, but the Fujimi kit decided to go with the stock door panels anyway, and also a stock dash, but with a bit of modification that can be made into a race car interior as you so desire. Now this kit came in a couple of different versions, one with that engine thing for the battery component that I showed you earlier, and it also came in a bunch of different liveries with decals and stuff like that. This is just the bare bones version of this kit, with pretty much the way of a street car coming out of it and not really a race car, but then they decided halfway to stop that and just use the parts that they had and add some seats and some other stuff. Now, not really logical to me, but for the purpose of this build it is perfectly fine, as Scale Production sorted out the rest of the details for the interior. Now on a positive note, they decided to give you 4 disc brakes and then add another 4 on top of that, so you have some spares, and also 2 sets of wheels, so you can go with a race car style or another race car style which is more streetable, I guess. Now if you do decide to go for a street car, then these tires are pretty much worthless, as they are full race car slicks, so you do need to change those out to profile tires, but Scale Production can help you with that as well. The clear parts, on the other hand, are nice and crisp, super clear and easy to install and work with. The tail and headlights need a bit of paint, but that is usual stuff for a modeler. So as mentioned, this is pretty much a kit bashed into another kit and another kit added, and then some parts were taken out of it. So it has some more parts for the exterior, like a wing and also some mirrors, but it also has a couple of extra suspension components which you don't need, and the instructions also state that you don't need, so be sure to check the instructions properly before you start, as there are a lot of components that do not need to be painted, as you have doubles, or they don't even need to be used in some cases. The body, on the other hand, is nicely molded in one piece, really easy, super crisp details, The panel lines need a bit of scribing on the door side, but not really much attention otherwise needed. It is nice and crisp and looks good all around with some sharp body lines. My overall verdict for this kit would be that it's good but not great. The body looks nice, so for display purposes with a bit of work it would be really cool, but for a fully detailed modeler this is probably not it. Except if you like scratch building and detailing the heck out of everything, then this is perfect for you. Easy for beginners and really easy for some of the more advanced modelers. In both cases, a pretty nice kit to build and not too much time to be spent on it for a nice display piece.